Good morning, children. How are you all? Fine? Good. Stay home and stay healthy. So, I am Krishnavini, your maths teacher from Dr. Business School. Today, I am going to teach you second standard CBSE maths subject. So, get ready with your books, children. Before starting the class, you should be ready with your books. Yes or no? Okay. Keep all the studio book, companion, pencil, eraser, notebook, everything, rough book. Are you ready now? Good. Okay, children. So, based on the last class, let me ask you some questions. So, in the last class, I explained you the abacus representation for a 3-digit number, for a 2-digit and for the 1-digit numbers. Yes or no? Do you have any doubts in that? No? Very good. So, you can easily write the numbers from abacus spikes to number representation and number to abacus representation. Both the ways you are perfect now. Okay, let me ask you one question. So, how can you represent 176 on an abacus spikes? Tell me the digits in ones place first. 6. Very good. Digit in tens place? 7. Very good. So, digit in hundreds place? 1. Very good, children. So, that means you are perfect in placing the digits of the given 3-digit number in their respective places. So, now you represent this 176 on an abacus. Yes, children? How you will place? One bead in hundreds place. How many beads in tens place? 7 beads. How many? 7. So here how many are there? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remove one bead because in tens place 7 is there. Yes, very good. Now in ones place how many we should place? 6 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me take one out. So this is the abacus representation for the number 176. Okay, children. Very good. So on seeing this abacus spike, you can able to write the number also or not? Very good. Now you tell me the number for this abacus. See here, count and tell me. 1. Tens place how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tens, 100. How many ones? 1, 2, 3. 3 ones, 4 tens and 100. How a number will be formed? By writing first 100, 4 tens and 3 ones. Yes or no? Yes. Fine. So in this class you are going to learn the place values and face values for the numbers. What we are going to learn? Place values and face values. So today's class is based on the face value and place value, children. Okay. So today's topic we are going to learn these two, place values and face value. So let us open our studio book once. A small example given for you to understand the variation of the digit in the given number. So first of all, see that one example. Page number 27, everyone should open. Open this page, everyone. Very good. I will read out what he is given in that page. Girish buys 3 chocolates. Harish buys 3 packets of chocolates. Both are different. So Harish and Girish went to a shop to buy chocolates. And Girish buys how many? How many children? So here is a Girish and here is the Harish. Girish buys how many chocolates? Only 3. Only 3 chocolates Girish buys. But Harish bought how many? 3 packets. 3 packets means in each packet there will be so many chocolates. But see here how many chocolates are there in each packet? Harish buy 3 packets of chocolates, means like this. In these 3 packets, 10 chocolates are there. How many? 10 chocolates, 10 chocolates. That means Harish buys how many chocolates, children? 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. 3 tens chocolates he buys. 3 tens means how much? 30. 3 tens means 30. Whereas Girish bought only 3 chocolates, means 3 ones. Is there any tens here to count? No, only 3 chocolates he buys. That means if you see the number 3 here and number 3 here, here the 3 is in tens place. The value will be more. Whereas in Girish side, if you see the number 3 is in ones place. 3 is in ones place. Now go through that studio book, everyone. Girish buy 3 ones or 3 chocolates. 3 ones means how much? 3 only? Yes. 3 tens means how much? 30 only? Yes. Who buy 30 chocolates? Harish. Girish buy how many? 3. Though the number are same, 3, but the places of the digit 3 varies from one place to another place. Here 3 is placed in ones place only, whereas here the 3 is in tens place. Once see the textbook? Studio book, sorry children. 3 is the face value of the number. Here if you see the number 3, this is called the face number, face value of the given number. Here 3 is the face value of the given number. Though it may be in ones place, here it may be in tens place. The face value of the number 3 on both the sides never change. Never changes. Yes, it will remain the same. That means see here, this is ones and this is tens. If the number 3 is written here in ones place, the face value of the number, for example 73 is the number, let us take. The face value of the number 3 is 3 itself. For example, if the 3 is placed in tens place, let us write like this. Again if you see the face value never changes. From ones place, the face value is 3 only. When the 3 moved to tens place, the face value is also 3 only. That means the face value never depends upon the place that occupies in the number. Is it clear what is about the face value? Yes children. So if the 3 is placed, for example 3, 2, 1 is a 3-digit number. Ones place, tens place and hundreds place. Okay. If the same number 3 move to the hundreds place also, the face value of the number 3 never change. The face value remains same, never changes. That first thing you should remember about the face value. Face value never changes in the number. If the digit in the number moves from one place to another place also, it never changes. Is it clear up to the face value? Very good. Now comes to the place value concept. Face value I have explained. Yes or no? Yes. Now the place value here I am explaining. See here, Harish and Girish buy chocolates. Here 3 chocolates Girish and 3 tenths chocolates Harish. Yes or no? Here 3 is in ones place only. Only one place, that is ones place. Here 3 is in tens place. 30 chocolates he buy, right? Let me write here. Ones here, tens here. Here the 3 is in ones place, whereas here 3 is in tens place. So that the value of 3 in ones place will be 3 ones is equal to 3. 3 ones are 3 only? Yes. The value of 3 here in Girish chocolates, if you see, the value is equal to 3. So that he buy only 3 chocolates. 3 only. 1, 2, 3. Now if you see the Harish column, here the 3 is in tens place. Tens place means 3 tenths. 3 tenths value. 3 tenths is how much? 3 tenths are 30. So 3 tenths means here 30. So when the 3 is in ones place, the value is 3. When the 3 is in tens place, the value is 30. That means when the digit changes their position from ones place to tens place, from ones place to tens place, the value of the digit changes. The value of the digit changes. It will not be same at all. Yes or no? Here the value is 3. Here the value is 30. How 30 came? That 3 is in tens place. So 3 tenths means 30. Value is more here. Here the value is less. 3 ones means 3 only. Yes children, is it clear? So that means here the value of the number, the value of the digit in the number changes from position to position. That position changing is nothing but place value. That means place value changes from one place to another place, whereas the face value never changes. It remains constant. Same only. Constant means, again you may confuse. Remains same as it is. If it is 1, it remains the face value as 1. If the digit is 3 in a given number, the face value will remain 3 as 3 only. Is it clear about the face value and place value? If we go through a number of examples, you will be clear all these doubts if you have any. Okay. Now, let us take one example. Let us take a 3-digit number. Tell me one 3-digit number. 1, 5, 4. Yes, this is a 3-digit number. First thing you need to observe is, first of all, I will divide here into 3 parts because this number is having 3 places. 3 places. First thing to observe is observation of the digit. Observe, see the digit. 1. Okay. Here also observe the digit 5. Next, observe the digit 4. First thing to observe, to understand about place value and face value is observation of the digit here. First observe the digits here. Yes. Here the 4 is in ones place. 4 ones place. Here 5 tens place. Here the 1 hundreds place. Yes, children. Up to here, is it clear? 154. First thing you need to observe is observation of the digits in the number. This is number 154. Here the digits are 154. First of all, we have to observe the digits here. Yes, this is digit 1, digit 5, digit 4. After that, the places of the digit here. Here next thing is places here. 4 ones, 5 tens, 1 hundreds. First of all is observation, second one is place. Place notation. Third thing is face values. Face value. The face value of digit 1 is 1 only. Face value of digit 5 is 5 only. Face value of 4 is 4 only. It remains same. Next. Fourth point is place value. That means here the places we have observed. Now the values we are writing here. 4 ones means what? 4. 5 tens means what? 50 is the value for the 5 in the number 154. 4 is the value of the digit 4 in the number 154. Next come to the 1 digit. The value of 1 is in hundreds place. So the value is 100. 100. First of all, what to observe in a number is identify the digits first. After that, write their places. Which place they are placed? Either in ones place or tens place or hundreds place. Divide that individually. Next, see the face values. Face values here 1 is in hundreds place. The face value remains as 1 only. If the 1 moved to here, no problem at all. Again the face value is 1 itself. If the 1 moved from here to here, for example, the face value remains 1 only. Next is the value for the number. Sorry, value for the digit in the number. Value for the digit in the number 154. What is the value of 1 here? What is the value of digit 1 here? 100. What is the value of digit 5 here? 50. What is the value of 4 in the number? Digit 4 value is 4 because it is ones place 4. Is it clear now? Once see the board so that you can easily understand the difference between the face values and the place values in the given number 154. You can take any number 163 also. So 163 means 100, 6 tens and 3 ones. So the place values may changes, but the face values remains as same. Yes, children? Is it clear about the place values and face values? So with that, what we conclude is that this number 154 is formed by 100, 50 and 4. That means 154 is equal to 100 plus 50 plus 4. How we split it? The splitting of the numbers from the respected places gives you the expanded form. What is a expanded form? So we will discuss some more examples of expanded form of a 3-digit numbers. Okay children, in the next class we will continue. So what you need is to write the number names. I told you in the last class, right? A homework part I want to give you. Write number names from 151 to 170. Only 20 numbers I am giving here. 150 to 170. Okay children, this is the homework for you for today's class. Recall all the points what I have explained in today's class. Thank you for listening. Thank you one and all. Have a nice day children. Bye.